My name is Dr. Colin Orr. I am a Chartered Architectural Technologist, a Chartered Architect, and in academia I head the Department of Architecture at the University of Wolverhampton. Growing up, I think the built environment was always going to attract me. As a child, I was always exploring. As a child, I was pulling things to pieces, but it was always an inquisitive mind. I was fortunate as first generation to go back to Jamaica with my parents, and there I witnessed my first experience of land reclamation, and that just really got me going. If I could create something through drawings which someone could realize into a finished product, it'd be great. 1975, a very hot summer. I'd just come to the end of my high school qualifications, O-levels, CSCs, and I was excited to move on to the next phase of my life. Unlike today, where it's taken for granted that you would go from school, sixth form, college to university, it was very different then. Having had no one before me go to university, this was a real bold step. One of the biggest barriers were my local community, who were really excited that I was going to be a pioneer, but at the same time was apprehensive that I was going to lose my roots and lose my identity. I would say that the profession was very much, through my eyes, was seen as a white middle-class profession. I saw no one who looked like me. My reservations, apprehensions were all sort of overturned because I felt welcome. I felt a part of this culture. It was as if I'd been adopted into the university lifestyle, and that was reassuring. The fact that I stood out as being in the minority wasn't so much as a barrier because I just had to work as hard as everyone else. Over the years, and even during my own study, I saw other people who looked like me coming and joining the course. So we were again expanding that community, and the university community expanded and changed with females, diverse people from different cultures, international students across the piece. So it was really exciting time. Over the 40 years that I've been in this industry, there have been massive changes. It's very much different from the very much white middle-class profession which I perceived I was entering many years ago. From being the sole person of colour walking around and maybe one of the few from a working class background, when I walk around today's higher educational institutes, you see a diverse mix. There's an opportunity for everyone to come into this really influential profession of architectural technology. CIAT has always been a brave organisation. Since 1965, it's been at the forefront of all UK built environment professional bodies. It's boasted the first female CEO. It's boasted the first non-white president, myself, from an Afro-Caribbean background. Its diversity, it has open for all ethnicity, all genders. It's a very inclusive organisation, and this only goes from strength to strength. There's a great feeling of contentment, satisfaction to know that I have made a difference in whatever small way in terms of encouraging and supporting and empowering social mobility. I would never have thought from an inner city background I would aspire to have travelled the world as an architectural technologist through the professional body, have sat in Buckingham Palace at a garden party. These things were just dreams. There is no limit to what you can do. A local lad has gone off, made good, and come back and never ever forgotten my roots, never ever forgotten the journey which I've had.